I'd have to feel like I should be elected emperor of the world before I could be that arrogant, not show up for a sentencing. Like really, like top two. Only me and one other person get to run for emperor of the world.
Hello, this is Tony McGraven coming to you from Chicago as usual, and I have to thank Kristen up in Traverse City for sending me this nugget. It's good stuff. We've got a man bun alert and a guy who apologizes for his behavior, but is it enough? Let's do it.
This is People versus Derek Pridemore. Sir, you want to come on up to the podium?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is file 9655 of 2023, and Ms. Claxton is here on behalf of Mr. Pridemore. This is the date for sentencing on the defendant's conviction of disturbing the peace. And Ms. Claxton, have you had an opportunity to go over the report with your client? Is it accurate and complete?
Your Honor, we have had a chance to go over the report. Mr. Pridemore doesn't have any corrections.
All right, then. So what else would you?
Well, I should have mentioned, in addition to the man bun alert, we've got a vocal fry alert.
Would you like me to know about your client?
Your Honor, just that this is an unfortunate incident that started off as a speeding case. He was pulled over for speeding, and then unfortunately it snowballed into him getting a conviction. He was taken to jail, so he's already done some jail time over this. I think he's learned his lesson in that regard, Your Honor. As you can see, he is readily employed. He has a good job. He does support his child. It does report that he pays $800 a month in child support. So he would like to be out working, taking care of his child. He does report that he could pay any fines and costs to the court today. I think considering what this started off with, and now he has the conviction and already did some jail time, we would respectfully request just fines and costs today.
All right. I would like to hear from you, Mr. Pridemore. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Your Honor, I was having a bad day. I did some bad. I realized that things got out of hand and I should have just followed orders and identified myself. I apologize.
The old "I was having a bad day" defense. Let's see how this goes.
All right, this is sentencing on defendant's conviction of disturbing the peace. The facts are the defendant was speeding about 20 miles an hour over the posted speed limit without his lights on when they should have been on. That's why the officer stopped him. And when the officer asked the defendant for his license, defendant made an odd statement. For what? Grab your sergeant. Again, refusing to give the officer his driver's license or to listen to commands by the officer. The officer had a lawful right to detain you, arrest you until you provided information. That would identify you. And obviously going 55 and a 35 with your lights off when they should have been on is a valid reason to stop you. So your statement to the probation officer that you were kidnapped by the police officer, well, it sounds like you're having more than just one bad day, because you treated the probation staff with the same disrespect that you treated the officers that night. They're out there doing a job. It's not an easy job.
Oh man, I gotta get together.
I didn't pick this up before, but this might be a soft sit. He's asking for the sergeant and then claiming he's kidnapped. It's not exclusive to that, but it's making me think that.
And I think if you knew a little bit more about what police officers do on a daily basis, you might have a little more respect for it. The defendant comes to the court with a felony conviction. He did over 9 months in jail for a larceny in a building. Attempted resist and obstruct was dismissed as part of an operating while intoxicated plea in 2015. He did 30 days in jail. The recommendation in this case, given that the defendant takes no responsibility for the wrongfulness of his actions, is for some jail time. It doesn't specify how much the probation office is asking for. Defendant called to set up his PSI. His statement was, is this really necessary? Stated he's not guilty of anything and that we're just making him to jump through way too many hoops.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Judge.
Why would you do this?
So, sorry I asked for a pre-sentence investigation, but I did want to get more information about what happened, and I did. I found out that you take no responsibility for your actions, so I'll show you the same respect. It's 90 days in jail. Fine is $100, cost $300, 75 crime victim, 50 judicial system fee, and there's a $275 court-appointed attorney fee, and that is with credit for 4 days. What's that?
Mr. Moor wishes to address the.
I gave him an opportunity. We're done.
You need to turn yourself into jail right now.
Well, there you have it. That one actually surprised me. It was short, but it was fun. That's just the defendant's statements coming to bite him. The judge was not having it. I don't know what it was, but it looks like a speeding with a resisting arrest, and he rings him up for 90 days. It's got to be max. And what bothered the judge is he didn't like him telling the probation that that they were bothering him and they're making him jump through too many hoops. He's like, basically, I'll extend you the same disrespect you extended us. How about 90 days? Here at Law Talk, we like to have fun with silly stuff that happens in court, and every once in a while, and completely by accident, I assure you, you might learn something. Thanks for watching.